Good morning, I'm Sarah Sapsanamma. Let's begin with the headlines of the hour. The fire ablaze in Thamlake of Kavre scorches 20 square kilometers forest land. Local authorities douse fire near settlements. Firefighters continue their operation. Patients in rural Dolpa losing lives due to lack of timely treatment despite ministry spending millions in annual budget. A 27-year-old dies on the way to health center. Hamas names 4 hostages to be released today under Gaza's ceasefire deal in exchange for 180 Palestinian prisoners held in Israel. And Che Adams delivers a stunning performance, scoring a brace to propel Torino to a much-needed 2-0 victory over Cagliari at Serie A. A fierce forest fire that started in Thamlake near the border of Kavre's Khanikola and Bethanchok rural municipality has remained uncontrolled since Tuesday afternoon, although fire around settlement areas have been dealt with as of late. Efforts are underway to control the blaze.
A fire broke out at the slope of the community forest, and due to the inaccessibility of the fire brigade, it has remained uncontrolled since 4 days. Local and trekking guide Sanjay Lama stated that the fire caused significant destruction to wildlife and herbs. He also criticized local government and other concerned authorities for not taking proper actions to control the fire.
यो फरेस्ट फायरले गर्दा चाहिँ यो बेथानचोकमा अहिले एकदमै धेरै नै क्षति भएको छ। अहिलेसम्म मानव क्षति त केही भएको छैन, तर वाइल्ड लाइफ, वाइल्ड भेजिटेसन अनि यहाँको विभिन्न जडीबुटीहरूलाई चाहिँ एकदमै प्रभाव पारेछ, जुन चाहिँ स्टिल पनि रिसर्च गर्न बाँकी थियो। अब यसो हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ अब धेरै चीज नै हामीले गुमाएको मैले चाहिँ महसुस गरे अहिले।
Local tourism entrepreneur Kamal Nepal also states that geographical conditions is the main hurdle to control the fire. He adds that the fire, which has destroyed over 20 kilometers of area, has also brought local tourism businesses to a halt.
हामीले चाहिँ अब जब थाहा पायौं हामीले चाहिँ यसलाई नियन्त्रणको लागि चाहिँ हामीले विभिन्न निकायमा खबर गर्ने कामहरु चाहिँ गर्यौं। अब बेथानचोक गाउँपालिका त्यसैगरी वन समितिहरुमा खबर गर्ने कुरा भयो।
The municipality has prohibited tourists from visiting Bethanchok, Narayansthan. According to Rural Municipality Chair Bhagwan Adhikari states that helicopters and army could now have been deployed to control the fire with the administration support.
घना जंगलमा अहिले हाम्रा स्थानीय वासीहरुलाई नछिर्न र पर्यटकहरुलाई पनि बेथानचोक नारायण स्थान क्षेत्रमै आइसकेको त छैन, तर आसपासमा आएको कारणले
Despite deploying helicopters to control the fire, it has not been contained yet. Without timely attention from all concerned authorities, the fire could cause further damage, including to human settlements. Immediate intervention of all 3 levels of government is essential.
खानी खोलाको चाहिँ गापा 1 को माओवाद सामुदायिक वनमा लागेको आगो चाहिँ 3:30 बजेमा चाहिँ पूर्ण नियन्त्रणमा आएको छ। बेथानचोकको चाहिँ 2 नम्बर वडाको चाहिँ जस बस्तीको नजिकै थियो, त्यो पनि आगो नियन्त्रणमा आइसकेको छ। र अरु ठाउँमा चाहिँ सानो स्पटहरुमा चाहिँ आगो देखिएको छ। त्यो चाहिँ अलि कठिन भूभागमा छ, अलि एकदम भिरालो ठाउँमा छ।
Local authorities have meanwhile said the fire have been contained at least in areas near settlements. The authorities say around 24,000 litres of water was poured yesterday afternoon to quell fires in Ramite Dada, Jane Thumko, among others. A helicopter was used to waterbomb the area. The authorities say resources are inadequate. 20 square kilometers of forest land along the Mahabharat region has been scorched by the fire that began on Tuesday. Now, Dolpa, which is one of the largest districts by area, still lacks the facility of basic health services. Short supply of qualified manpower in the health post and hospitals in the area have led to patients' untimely death. 27-year-old Lal Prasad Budha of Tripura Sundari municipality, Dolpa, died on the way to a hospital on Thursday night. He was referred to Nepalganj Hospital after a reported cyst burst in liver. However, he passed away on the way to hospital. Buddha's case is just one among many that face a similar fate due to lack of proper health services in the region.
यो जिल्ला अस्पताल डोल्पामा चाहिँ हाम्रो यो नजिकका स्वास्थ्य चौकीहरु भनौं आधारभूत स्वास्थ्य चौकीहरुबाट आउनका लागि पनि करिब 4-5 घन्टा नै लाग्ने ठाउँ छ। अब एम्बुलेन्स पुग्ने ठाउँ एकदम कम मात्र छन्। एम्बुलेन्स पुग्ने ठाउँबाट पनि एम्बुलेन्समा 2 घन्टा जस्तोको दूरीमा मात्र बिरामीहरू हाम्रो अस्पतालमा चाहिँ उपचारका लागि आउनुहुन्छ। अब यो जिल्ला अस्पतालमा चाहिँ औजार उपकरणहरू अहिलेको अवस्थामा मेडिकल अधिकृतहरू मात्र छौँ हामीहरूका लागि चाहिँ पनि पर्याप्त मात्रामा औजार उपकरणहरू छैनन्।
Dolpa lacks well-facilitated hospitals and equipment. Health centers of Upper Dolpa operate barely once a month. Patients only opt for the treatment at headquarters after their condition deteriorates. To add to their plight, lack of proper transportation services make the journey more difficult. Upon arrival at the treatment center, it is not guaranteed that they will get even the most basic medicines like Citamol.
थाई नियुक्ति भएर आउने दरबन्दीहरू जम्मा 2टा मात्रै छ। जति दरबन्दी हुनुपर्ने हो छैन। करार कर्मचारी मात्रै हुनुहुन्छ, स्टाफ साथीहरू करार मात्रै हुनुहुन्छ। अब यसमा चाहिँ हाम्रो यो भौतिक यो हेल्पोसको अवस्था चाहिँ अब पानी आउने कोठाभित्र पानी आउने छ। यो जगदुला गाउँपालिकाबाट पनि गरिदिनु होला भनेर धेरै अनुरोध गर्दाखेरि पनि अझै पनि त्यस्तै पानी आइरहने भइरहेछ। यो हेल्पोसको अवस्था पनि एकदम नाजुकै छ। यसलाई चाहिँ अब केही सेवा सुविधा केही अब पाइदिए भए हामीले पनि राम्रो खुसी लाग्ने थियो।
Although there are 904 positions for health professionals in different hospitals of Karnali, just around 36% of the vacancy have been met, with no specialized doctors appointed yet. Irregular flight operation, geographical terrain, lack of manpower and awareness among the locals have been attributed as the major reasons due to which thousands in Dolpa are compelled to lose their lives for health reasons that can be otherwise treated. Speaker Devraj Khemire has expressed dissatisfaction towards the delay in works of Federal Parliament. Speaking to Kantipur Television, Khemire opined his displeasure, stating that only 11 laws had been formulated despite half of the government tenure passing. Khemire attributed the scenario to lack of cooperation among parties. He also added works are underway at the Parliament to expedite the implementation of ordinances. 19 bills are under consideration at the Parliament at present. Government has called the winter session on 31st of January, while necessary discussion on various bills are ongoing. With the termination of Korean Airlines monopoly, Nepali workers traveling to South Korea have said they are saving 73,000 rupees on airfares. The Department of Foreign Employment has made arrangements for workers to travel to South Korea via transit routes starting from 16th of January. Workers were previously compelled to travel through direct flights of Korean Airlines, which would cost the workers 122,000 Nepali rupees. The cost has reduced to 48,865. Annually, around 15,000 workers leave for Korea from Nepal.
प्रति व्यक्ति 73,000 रुपैयाँ चाहिँ नि सस्तो हुने गरी विगतका दिनमा भन्दा 1,22,000 सम्म टिकटको पैसा बुझाउनु पर्थ्यो भने अहिले चाहिँ हामीले टेन्डर नयाँ प्रोक्युरमेन्ट सुरु गरेर अहिले चाहिँ माघको 3 गतेदेखि लागू भएको हो र 48,865 मा कामदार चाहिँ अहिले वैदेशिक टिकटमा अहिले कोरियामा जान्छ र करिब 15,000 कामदार वर्षमा जाँदाखेरि 1 अरब भन्दा बढी रकम चाहिँ नेपालीको पैसा बचत हुन्छ नेपाली कामदारको पैसा बचत हुन्छ.
The Department of Foreign Employment has also stated the amount of compensation and relief provided to workers this year has increased by 175%. 140 million was distributed as relief in the first 6 months of the previous year, which this year stands at 246.7 million and 32,000 rupees during the same period. Now, in our Public Voice segment, we've asked in several provinces what roles do local festivals play in boosting the economy. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
पहिचान भएका राम्रा वस्तुहरुलाई चाहिँ राष्ट्रियकरण अन्तर्राष्ट्रियकरण गर्दै त्यसले चाहिँ आयात सँगसँगै निर्यात गरेर आयात प्रतिस्थापनमा त्यसको भूमिका पनि महत्त्वपूर्ण हुन्छ.
प्रभावकारी पनि हुन्छ, बजार प्रवर्धनमा पनि सहयोग पुग्छ र धेरै भन्दा धेरै मानिसले स्थानीय उत्पादनहरू स्टोर मार्फत देख्न सक्छन्.
सामग्रीको प्रचार प्रसार हुने भएको हुँदा यस्ता स्थानीय स्तरमा सञ्चालन हुने महोत्सवहरूले वास्तवमै व्यापार व्यवसाय प्रवर्धनका लागि एकदमै महत्त्वपूर्ण भूमिका खेल्छ.
त्यस्ता मेलामा विदेशीहरू आएर झन् नेपालको व्यापार बढ्ने हो,
व्यवसायिकहरूलाई पनि फाइदा पुग्ने।
स्थानीय स्तरको बजार प्रवर्धन हुन्छ, यसले चाहिँ स्थानीय व्यापारीहरूलाई चाहिँ राहत पुग्छ।
मेला लाग्यो भने अब सानो सानो व्यवसायीहरूलाई पनि फाइदा हुन्छ।
यस्तो मेलामा विदेशीहरू आएपछि अलिकति पैसाहरू चलायमान हुन्छ, मान्छेहरू नभएको बेलामा अलिकति अर्थतन्त्र पनि राम्रो हुन्छ।
विभिन्न व्यवसायीहरूलाई विभिन्न किसिमको आफ्नो आय आर्जनमा फाइदाहरू धेरै हुन्छन्।
बजार पाउने भयो, प्रवर्धन हुने भयो र जसले गर्दाखेरि आर्थिक टेवा चाहिँ पुग्छ।
राज्यलाई खासै टेवा पुग्छ जस्तो मलाई लाग्दैन। यो
गाउँघरमै उत्पादन भएको सामानहरूलाई चाहिँ बिक्री गराउन सजिलो हुन्छ, मद्दत पुर्याउँछ।
It is time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion. Here's today's question: what should be taken into consideration while formulating acts related to social media regulation? Your options are A. Make platform responsible, B. Punishments and fines, and C. Awareness among users. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Time now for international update. Hamas has named 4 hostages to be released today under the Gaza ceasefire deal, which includes soldiers Karina Ariev, Daniela Gilboa, Nama Levy and Liri Albag. They will be freed in exchange for 180 Palestinian prisoners held in Israel. It will be the second such exchange since the ceasefire came into effect last Sunday. It was originally thought that a female Israeli civilian, Arbel Yehud, would be included in the list of those to be released today. While it is unclear why her name is not on the list, Israeli media have reported Palestinian Islamic Jihad, PIJ, a separate group, is holding her. Hamas is expected to provide information about the remaining 26 hostages due to be released over the next 5 weeks. The prisoners who will be released are of a more serious category than those freed in the first phase. They will include those who have killed, some of whom are serving sentences of more than 15 years. Earlier, Hamas released 3 Israeli hostages on the first day of the first phase, while Israel released 90 Palestinian prisoners. On the 16th day of the ceasefire, both the sides are expected to begin the second and third phases of the talks, in which efforts are expected to be made for a complete ceasefire and the reconstruction of Gaza. The ceasefire was concluded after months of indirect negotiations between Israel and Hamas, led by US, Qatar and Egypt. Meanwhile, Palestinian Health Ministry has said an Israeli drone strike on a vehicle near the West Bank town of Kabatia has killed 2 people, the 4th day of a large-scale Israeli operation in the nearby city of Jenin, launched after the truce in Gaza. Israeli military has said an airstrike had hit a vehicle with what it said was a terrorist cell inside. The military has been carrying out a major operation in Jenin, aiming to crack down on Palestinian militant groups it says are backed by Iran, launched just 2 days after a ceasefire took effect in the war with Hamas in the Gaza Strip. Palestinian health officials say at least 12 Palestinians have been killed in the operation, including 2 claimed by the armed wing of Hamas. The Israeli military said it had also arrested 20 wanted suspects and seized weapons. Russian President Vladimir Putin has said that he is ready to talk to US President Donald Trump in a direct conversation with Russian state media. During the talks with Trump, it is said that Putin will emphasize on the Ukraine war, energy prices and global issues. Immediately after being sworn in as US President, Trump had urged Putin to end the Ukraine war and warned of increasing taxes and impose sanctions on Russia if he did not come to talks to end the war. Putin described Trump as smart and pragmatic. He said he did not expect the US president to make decisions on sanctions that would rebound on the US economy. Trump had also expressed his desire to refrain from using nuclear weapons to reduce tensions on a global scale. Trump said that Russia and China could help in this. Earlier, the Kremlin had made it clear that Russia is ready for equal and respectful dialogue after Trump's warning. Trump has claimed that Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is ready to make a deal to end the war. Zelensky, meanwhile, has said that Kremlin leader Putin is trying to manipulate efforts by US President Trump to secure a peaceful solution to the nearly 3-year-old war pitting Kiev against Moscow. Now back home, it's a departmental derby today in the first qualifiers of ENFA Women's League. APF are up against 3-1 Army at 12 noon in ENFA Complex, Sadobato. Defending champions, APF have remained unbeaten in the tournament so far. Army, meanwhile, has not been able to defeat APF in the ongoing edition, having lost to APF by 2-1 in the league round and then by 3-1 and 2-1 again in the Super League matches. Of the 6 latest encounters between the two sides, APF have won 5, while 1 ended in a draw. APF's Rashmi Ghising has scored 33 goals in the ongoing league to become the highest scorer. Saru Limbu has scored 10 goals, and Sabita Rana Magar, Anita Basnet and Anita Besi have each scored 9 goals. Chandra Bhandari has scored 17 goals and Bimala Chaudhary 16 for Army. The winner of today's match will book a place in the final. The loser will play in the second qualifier against Police for a place in the final, which has been slated for Wednesday. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.